Okay, welcome to another episode. And I'm holding space here for my internet connection to flow seamlessly through this broadcast. And I am very excited about this particular topic, this topic of synchronicity, the masters of synchronicity, following the masters of synchronicity, and of course, the Jesus number 33. And when I talk about Jesus, it's not a religious conversation by any means, and I respect all religions and belief systems because everything has its place here in existence. Like the workings of a clock, every component, no matter how big or small, is absolutely essential to the structure of existence and the continuation and sustainability of this experience. And with that said, there are also multiple different levels of consciousness, multiple different levels of awareness. And my level of awareness with Jesus is about an unlimited being, a full master of synchronicity, master of the physical realm, master of the mind, master of the body. And to simply put it, simply a master. And what makes a master is the understanding, the acceptance of how reality works, how existence functions. And there's always a deeper layer to understanding that. Someone that could walk on water, turn water into wine, levitate, heal the sick, raise the dead, as the story goes, obviously is someone who is very in tune with nature, the natural harmony of things. And how do we get in that flow for ourselves, for our own lives, in the way that is most relevant for us? Is by following the signs of synchronicity. And that starts with the internal synchronicity. What are the impulses, the sparks of enthusiasm that guide us to do something? Despite the hesitation, the trepidation, the fear, there's still a deep internal knowing that it's something I must do. And therefore I manifest the courage to take that step into the unknown, to simply discover a greater part of who I am. So if you look at someone like Jesus, the number 33 being the Jesus number, being my age, lost words there for a moment, became speechless in the understanding that 33 is an indication of a transformation, an indication of stepping into a new portal, a new realm, a new reality. Because when transformation is present in your consciousness, you realize how malleable this world actually is, this physical world, this physical reality that we're actually shifting into different frequencies, different vibrations, different states of being, different physical realities every moment. And if you pay attention to the synchronicities, if you pay attention to what's going on around you, if you notice the changes and the transitions, that you can be talking to one version of a person in a moment, and there may be a certain level of consciousness in that conversation, a certain level of energy, a certain level of awareness, a certain level of conflict or harmony. And then by continuing to express yourself and paying close attention, listening to the energy of that moment, what does it need, how to nurture it, you can instantly transition into an entirely different conversation, one filled with more peace, more balance, more harmony, if that's what you're looking for. And of course it is what you're looking for, because that is the eternal search of the human endeavor, perfection, beauty. Of course, the initial stages of that are looking for it externally, looking for sources of external beauty in our people, partners, what things look like, material possessions. That's the first stage, because seemingly we have the five senses. And even though all of this is being projected from the inside, many people experience it as though it is an external experience. Of course, for you watching now, you realize it's not. That's part of it. The external experience is part of your real life experience. But so is the internal experience, equally as important, equally as valid. And in some ways, the actual projector, the actual source of power for everything that you experience externally. So to look for the beauty and perfection must come from within first. And when it comes from within first, then you realize everything is a synchronistic symphony being orchestrated for your growth, for your evolution, for your awareness, for your enjoyment. Ultimately, life is here to be enjoyed. Your purpose is to be yourself to the best of your ability, to the fullest extent possible. And that includes joyfulness, that includes happiness, that includes having fun, that includes a childlike state. Ready to learn, ready to grow, ready to share, ready to communicate and express in whatever way is most relevant for you from moment to moment. So utilize this number 33 when you see it as an indication, as a symbol that you are in a transformational space, transitioning into a new portal of reality, a new version of yourself, the master version of yourself. To be a master of synchronicity, you simply must pay attention to your inner voice, to the signs and symbols around you, not looking for them, not searching for them, not creating them sort of on a surface level, because there can certainly be a pseudo synchronicity where you're searching and looking for numbers or signs, and that's part of the growth as well, part of the learning, but not the end destination, not the highest level of mastery. The highest level of mastery is simply noticing the signs, noticing the symbols as they appear, not needing them to be there, but simply having a notice of them. Just like when you're driving in your car on the road, you see the signs. You're not searching for the signs as you're driving. You're focused on driving. You're focused on staying in your lane, enjoying the scenes, hopefully enjoying your drive. Some people get really angry when they're driving, particularly if someone's going slower than they want to go, but hopefully you've made it past those experiences. And if you have not, then hopefully you're aware of those experiences and that there's a different way to approach them. And you notice the signs on the road. You may notice license plate numbers, numerical symbols. You notice the road signs, the names, the lights, stop sign, yield sign. These are all signs indicating how to interact at this point in the journey, how to interact with the other travelers, with the other cars and vehicles. Same thing, you get signs how to interact with one another energetically. How do I communicate to this person versus another person? Energetically, it's different. Notice their energy. Where are they at? Do they require a more direct approach where you're straightforward, just getting straight to the point, or a more gentle approach, more compassion? Maybe they're not ready to get straight to the point. Maybe they haven't done as much spiritual work as you. And so if you were just to blurt out everything that you see, maybe that wouldn't be to the greatest benefit to them. Or maybe it would be a stimulant to help them grow more. But it's all about what's relevant. And you'll notice by the energy, how does it feel when you think to express something? Well, I would normally express myself this way in my normal setting, but maybe with this person, it requires a different approach. For example, when I'm teaching and sharing, I'm expressing unlimited, wholly and fully. I feel fantastic. It's me, and it's all good. And I've created the environment where people are receptive to that. Those that are not leave, those that are stay. It's as simple as that. And that's the approach that I take. I'm direct to the point. However, sometimes with some people, there's a different approach, softer approach, slightly more gentle, depending on who I'm speaking with. Sometimes ultra direct, depends on the personality. With my roommate here, the landlord of this magnificent house that I am abiding in, if that's the correct terminology. Different approach, more compassion required, more gentleness. His beliefs about the world are different, and so I have to approach it from a different dynamic. Otherwise, there could be conflict. And so a gentle approach is how it works. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's being a master of synchronicity, paying attention to the signs on the road. So, in your life, in your reality, are you paying attention? Are you a master of synchronicity? Of course you are, because you're creating it. And it's not always about having magical, miraculous moments. Every moment is magical and miraculous. Every moment of life, it's allowing every moment to reveal its magnificence to you. And then you see the signs of synchronicity that are either leading you in the direction that you need to go, or saying, hey, don't go down this direction. It works both ways. It tells you where to go. It tells you where not to go. Through different signs and symbols. Sometimes just your intuition is all you need. Sometimes there's more required. And it's all perfect. And the moment you realize that what you're doing is the right thing, going down the right road, then absolutely continue. The moment you realize what you've been doing isn't working and you need to change course, then change course. Just drop it. Don't feel obligated. Communicate to people, hey, this ain't working for me anymore, even if it's right before the event itself. There's never a late time to decide, hey, this is not working for me. I'm not moving forward any longer. You can do that anytime. You obviously want to communicate that to the people involved in most cases. Follow your intuition with how to approach that. Use your discernment at all times. Just like when you're driving on the road, you're paying attention at all times. It's a motor vehicle. Pay attention. Well, this is your life. If you viewed your life as playing an Olympic sport every moment, not with a level of intensity or pressure, but with a level of importance and significance. Every move I make is significant, is important, is having a ripple effect on my life, on everyone in my life. And everyone in this reality is affected by me because I am a highly impactful person as a human being for existing, high impact. The more you step into that, the more you experience it as true. So, utilize the synchronicity that is always available to you, showing you the way, where to go, what to say, what to do. Follow that intuition. Trust yourself, trust your life, trust those around you. Trust them to be themselves. Trust a saint to be a saint, and trust a burglar to be a burglar. That's what trust is. It's not trusting that they'll be someone who they're not. If someone's not serving you, trust that they'll never serve you. And if someone is serving you and supporting you, then trust that that's who they are. That allows you to let go of skepticism, allows you to let go of past ideas, preconceptions about people, projections onto them from your past. Release that now. And follow your intuition. Follow the signs. Follow the number 33 when it's relevant for you. And allow yourself to transform. Every moment is an opportunity for transformation. And I hope that you'll be joining me tomorrow on Wednesday at 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern for the Quantum Goal Activation class, where you will be embodying transformation at a deep cellular level in your body, in your brain neurology, allowing your environment to shift and change and transform as needed in order to support your growth, because everything is here to support you growing into the person that you need to be in this life. Yes, there is a particular theme for you to explore, and this is the opportunity to do it right now, in this moment. Allow it to unfold. Allow it to be your driving engine, your point of enthusiasm, being yourself to the best of your ability. Allow life to support you in the way that it already is, and allow that to manifest into your conscious awareness here and now. Thank you for joining me once again. It's always my pleasure and privilege to share my gifts with you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And at the Quantum Goal Activation class, you know how to get in touch with me. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.